Okay, if you see anything on my face, like, yeah, if you see anything on my face, I just took off this face mask, but I wanted to make this little intro video for you guys because I know I stated in the previous video that I already uploaded a video talking about why I'm not in the army anymore. Oops, my bad. I have not uploaded this video yet. Honestly, I thought I accidentally deleted it because I could not find it. I was like, where is this video? I'm like, you know what? I am not gonna refilm this whole explanation why I'm not in the army anymore. Let me just go ahead and upload my video about how I got scammed. And in the video, I say that, like, guys, I'm not in the army anymore, and if y'all don't know why, y'all should know because I already uploaded a video. And somebody clocked me in the comments. They was like, I don't see no video you talking about why you're not in the army no more. I was like, oh, also y'all didn't notice that. Yeah, see about that. But here it is. I found it, and just keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and click that like and subscribe button to get turned up. But totally tired. This is the video I've been dreading to make on this channel, but I knew I was gonna have to make it, and I told you I was gonna have to make it because y'all probably gonna have a lot of questions, like when y'all see upcoming videos or y'all seen videos, different background and stuff. Like, wait a minute, you're not living in the same place. No, I'm not. And wait a minute, how are you home? I thought you were in the army. Yeah. Like, some depression content was gonna be coming up. I was trying to upload kind of uplifting stuff and story time for you guys, but this video was soon to happen. Yesterday after my birthday, if you see my birthday vlog, I'm wearing this hoodie. Yeah. Top secret, guys. Yeah, this got all my information, so I'm definitely gonna be showing y'all. I'm just gonna read it. What chapter they said it was, even though if you're not in the military, you just a normal civilian person, a normal person, you're not gonna know what the heck I'm talking about. But I'm just gonna tell y'all anyway, just in case. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, he did put my stuff in here. Okay, good. Separation of authority. Anyways, it's an AR 635-200 paragraph. I think that's supposed to be paragraph PARA 5-11. Separation code JFW. I look dead. Like, that's what I look like. After I took this face mask off, my face looked flush. And I still got a little bit on my face too. So my face looked flush and white. Anyway, I just want to throw out there, I look so depressed in this video. Right before I got home, I had a mental breakdown, a meltdown thing. So that's why I look really depressed. I look, I've been crying because I have been crying. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm a lot better now. I'm in a better place. But in the video, I look sad as fuck because I just had a breakdown. Thing I just said about those codes, separation codes, discharge. Basically, my recruiter explained it to me because it's a medical discharge, but it's like a general medical discharge, so I don't get no type of benefits from that shit. And I called up the VA myself, and they told me, yeah, if you wasn't in there longer than 12 months, you don't get no benefits from your medical discharge. And then the separation code is prior to the military, so they're trying to say that I lied about my condition to get in there, so now I can't get in there anymore. So it's like, make a long story short, it's kind of like an oxymoron. The chapter part is saying I can come back in 6 months, but then the separation code is like I can't come back anymore without the only way for me to come back is with a waiver. That's why it's so important for me to get these jobs, because right now I'm job hunting and stuff, and you've seen that video about how I got scammed. Yeah, because I don't have any type of medical insurance. I need medical insurance so I can go to the doctor. Well, I don't need to, but it's going to be a lot more expensive if I don't have medical insurance. Being a 42 Apple works. You wake up, AIT went supposed to be wake up time is at 4:30. Go on the intercom. Hey, Shark Company. Wake up. Let you know, whoever's on the CQ, they do how they want to. Some of the people, some of the sergeants or drill sergeant, they kind of be cool with it. They have music playing over the intercom to wake us up, or they just come over to like wake the fuck up. Wake your ass up. You know what time formation is. Formations are fucking 5:20 every morning, 5:20, except for on the weekend. On the weekend, I think it all depends on who the person is on CQ, but it's supposed to be like 7:30, 7ish, something like that on the weekend. But I can't even remember because all depends on who's there that day, working that day. With drill sergeant and what sergeant is working that day at the CQ desk. Yeah, it gets very confusing because let me tell you, you're gonna learn that in basic too. Like, or if you haven't already done basic, or you already know, like, every drill sergeant, it's just like we're all people. Everybody do something a different way. Everybody, like this lady I met at church. Was the church I went to in AIC was a civilian church, but it would be occasionally soldiers, trainees, whatever, come in there, but it was really just old white people, to be honest. Like, you would be honest with you. And she said what she had to figure out in life, everybody perception is different. The way she might perceive something is different from how somebody else might perceive something. And when you get that mind state, you're gonna like be more understanding, more open-minded with people. And so it's just being like, well, that's not the way I think about it. No, you should, don't give it like that type of attitude. You're like, well, yeah, that's the way you perceive that situation. I perceive it differently. So I'm not going to attack you for thinking some type of other way. So that's why I really kind of don't feel no type of way, because everybody's different. People do different things. Just because they're all drill sergeants don't mean they all got the same rules. They all are still people, and they all do their different things. Anyways, I just went into a whole rant. I still haven't said what my situation was. So yeah, wake up. So you had to be 10 minutes prior. Everything you had to be 10 minutes prior. And that's what I said. All depends. I put it this way. You supposed to be 10 minutes prior. So formations at 5:20. That really means be there at 5:10. To be honest. If you showed up at 5:11, 5:18, you was still early, you know what I mean? As long as you don't show up exactly 5:20 or a little after 5:20, which is considered late, and then you're good. Nope. That's why I said it all depends on who it was, but I know for sure for my senior drill sergeant, I really want to say her name, but I'm not gonna put her name out there like that. But my senior drill sergeant, no. If you was 5:11, that's late. That's a counseling for being late to formation. You had to hit the deadline 5:10. That was actually formation time. 10 minutes prior. That is formation. Like, I don't care if you did 5:12. Technically, yes, you still are early. You still are early to formation, but it's not 5:10. That's considered late. Yup. Like, she was a BS, bro. I'm not gonna get into her situation. I might talk a little bit about her in this video, because really I can just make a whole video about how much I hated this lady, but I'm not. Yeah, this is about me. Not about her ugly ass can't speak in English lady. No shade to people who can't speak English that good or Spanish. I don't know. I don't want to say she's Mexican. She might not have Spanish. I don't know what her race was, but she could barely speak English, and her voice was annoying as fuck. I hated that lady. Everybody hated her. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. But again, we're not talking about her. We're talking about me. After formation, we do PT. First, I had to make sure everybody's there. All depends. Like, all depends on what it is. Some drill sergeants don't care. Because they always be like, oh, 100% accountability. We gotta make sure everybody here. And we'll be standing out there forever and make sure every 100 and how many of us is there. Nobody's still upstairs sleeping. I remember that day we got smoked because these people was still upstairs. I'm like, yeah, y'all let y'all friends stay up there sleeping when they have formation. I'm worried about me. Like, that's the thing, you gotta learn about the army, like, or the military in general. Like, you gotta worry about other people, like, and that's just not my mindset. I come first. I don't put people before myself. With family wise go, I do, but some stranger. No, I'm worried about waking myself up, making sure I'm ready for formation. I'm not worried about, hey, is Nick, James here too? Did Jay wake up? I'm worried, making sure I'm waking up, because nobody else is gonna wake me up. And nobody else is gonna get that counseling but myself. Yes, when those two girls, they found them upstairs. I don't know if they found them upstairs or they just came down to the CQ. Just like, so she was like, we been upstairs. When was formation? I don't know which one they did, but they did. They got the counseling, and they had no pass. I remember that weekend. Well, we still got smoked because of them. But hey, like I said, nobody gonna have that. Nobody gonna do that counseling stuff. Nobody gonna get that counseling statement but myself. If I'm late, so I'm worried and making sure I'm on time before I get a counseling statement for being late, making sure something other, the whole floor is that, like, basically what she was trying to say is like, knock on everybody's door, make sure they're like they're in their room, they have formation. No. Make sure I'm up, to be honest. But that's what they said. Oh, if we was in a comeback zone, you just left the following car ride, and we had to do like almost 100 push-ups that day. We got smoked real bad. Yeah, so then we do PT, and after PT we get like 10 minutes of personal time. So after PT they give us like 10 minutes, take a shower, come back down to formation, eat breakfast, y'all. Now that's when we got late breakfast, y'all. When we had early breakfast, y'all, we would just go straight from the PT to the freaking DFAC eat. So straight from PT, eat. Then we got then we got shower time and personal hygiene time. I'm trying to say 8:45 DF in formation. No, it was 8:30. 8:30 was formation, so really 8:20, so we can step off to start marching to the schoolhouse at 8:45. Cause school started at 9. It was 9 to 5. That's what school was, like a job. Yeah, it was 9 to 5. That's what I would do every day. Literally they'll teach you something one day, then the very next day we would take a test. Now my teacher, should I say his name? Cause he's not even the teacher there no more. But he was an old sergeant major. The Zuzu. Yeah, why not? Mr. Zuzu, I was excited to have him as a teacher because he was the only civilian teacher, because he was old sergeant major, so now he's a civilian since he's retired or whatever. He's a civilian. And then the rest of the teachers, so we had him as an option to be a teacher. We had Sergeant, I really want to say these people's names. It's like Sergeant P, and then we had Sergeant S. Well, Sergeant D. Those were your 3 options for a teacher. I just so happened him to be my teacher. I was like, yeah, he's gonna be a civilian, he's gonna be nice on us, because that means we wasn't gonna see him. Like, the only time we was gonna see him was at the schoolhouse. Those sergeants, we was gonna still have interactions with them because they were sergeant. They would be working at the CQ or whatever. But him being a civilian, the only time we would see him was at the schoolhouse, and we felt like he was gonna be a lot easier on us because and nicer, instead of you be like, yes, sergeant, all that, yes, sergeant, sergeant, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, I was wrong. He was actually the worst. The rest of the Sergeant D and Sergeant P were giving out candy. Like, if you got a correct answer, they'll give you candy. Their breaks were longer. What else? Oh, with Sergeant D, that's why, I'm so upset I can't dread on the past, but I really wish I would have been more saying, hey, please get me out this class, get me out this class. I don't understand when he teaches me this class, get me out this class, get me out this class. That I just let it slide. And I shouldn't have did that, but like I said, I can't. Things happen for a reason. Like, that's social. Things do happen for a reason, and I can't get upset. But that's one thing Sergeant D did. If you was having a problem in her class, she would have a little. So this is what my friend told me, because she was in her class. She said she would have a little group just for the people that was having trouble to spend extra time with them, or if you was having if you was having problem with the PG, she would just have a group to help you with you having problems with the PG. Like, she would have groups, little groups and study groups and stuff like that for people that was struggling more so than the other people, which I love. Cause like I said, I would have been in Germany right now, but things happen for a reason. Like, I'm not saying nobody in her class flunked, because we actually did have a guy that was from her class. I remember him just like it was. I remember that day just like it was yesterday. He was from her class and he flunked. I think we had somebody from each class to flunk. We had somebody in Sergeant D. He got reclassed. He reclassed to ammo specialist, and he actually graduated. I think he just graduated yesterday. So congrats to him. Then we had somebody in Sergeant P. She just decided that she was going to chapter. And then we had several from my class to fail, who came from his class not to graduate. So, because I remember the very first day he said that, he was like, I came in, y'all can't, we started with 56 people. I want 56 people to graduate. That didn't come to pass. But that, and I don't even know if it was 56 or not. I'm just making up a number. But I remember him saying that. Like, I remember that him saying that just like it was yesterday. Yeah, he actually had the most to not graduate in his class. But that's besides the point. He was the only teacher who was hard. Let me tell you what he would do. So, once you go in his class, you cannot use the bathroom. There's no bathroom breaks. Cause I remember my friend had asked. He was like, he's not a sergeant, Mr. Zuzu, can I go to the restaurant? No, you just came from break. Y'all breaks is that's the only time I get, because they supposed to give us a break like every 10 minutes or so. I think that's what it is. Every 20 minutes. I can't remember. Whatever it is, they're supposed to give us a like a little 5-minute break, I think every 20 minutes. So he's trying to say with that little 5-minute break they give us, so we can go down to the little area they have to buy little snacks and coffees and shit to stay awoke, because our ass is tired. We were supposed to use the bathroom, because once you step foot in the classroom, you can't go to the bathroom. You can't do nothing but sit there. I forgot to mention this. With the other, literally with all the other teachers, the other sergeants, the other cadets, whatever you want to call them, you literally could use the bathroom in a class. Like, you didn't even have to raise your hand. Sergeant P, can I go to the restroom? Sergeant D, can I go to the bathroom? You didn't even have to raise your hand to ask. All you needed was a battle buddy. Ask your neighbor beside you. You know, if your neighbor's another female, if I'm a female, ask another female. Hey, I can go to the restaurant. The latrine, can be my body, go to the latrine? Yeah, sure. Get up in the middle of class and go and walk out the door. Go to the latrine. You didn't even have to ask. Now with Mr. Zuzu, your break you have, you should have went to the bathroom. So that he was stuck on that. He did not give out no candy. Nope, he didn't give out candy and stuff. You couldn't bring the snacks back to his room. You can bring drinks, so it had to be a drink with a top. This one, it couldn't be like if you had got a Fanta out there. You couldn't, like you got a Fanta or something like that with the can top to it that you couldn't seal back up. It couldn't be those types of drinks. It could only be like bottle caps. Yeah, drinks, that's the word. Drinks with a bottle cap on it you can bring back. Anything else you couldn't bring back to his room. But after the rest, Sergeant D and Sergeant P, you can bring back snacks. Yep. And they gave away candy and stuff. And it was just more personal too. I remember I had to go into I think it was Sergeant P. Or was it Sergeant D? I don't know. It was, I really want to say it was Sergeant D. They had a little, it was Sergeant D. Sergeant D had a board, and every day she'll pick a new person to write a quote on the board. It was like an inspirational, motivational type quote you can write on the board, and every day they'll have somebody write on the board. Then I think this might have been Sergeant P's class. He had a board where you wrote your signature. It was kind of like a yearbook, little paper there. It was just very personal, and it was just and he had a little humidifier, and every day he picked somebody new to put a different scent in the humidifier. Like, that was so cool to me. Our teacher's the only teacher that got all these rules, and we can't do shit in his class. Like, be careful what you wish for, bro, because I wish, cause I was over here so excited. Oh my gosh, yeah, me and my gay best friend, my guy best friend, we was so excited to get him. We was like laughing in everybody's face. We got the sergeants and stuff. They got the cadres. Like, how y'all got to see them, you know, like. We don't have to see our teacher, you know what I mean? We both regretted that, because y'all gonna hear later on, I think I explained to you what happened with his situation, but he had to get out of his class because of the whole big thing that happened with him. But yeah, be careful what you wish for, because I really wish I would have demanded, that's where I would have demanded to get out of his class. But I just let it slide, thinking everything was gonna be alright. No, I should have demanded for me to get out of his class and switch over to Sergeant D class, because I would still be here. Like I said, I'm not gonna say everybody in Sergeant D class, you know, made hundreds and A's and stuff like that, but at least she tried, and she had little help sessions and stuff like that. And it's not like I was dumb. And I don't know his situation. You know, I don't know his situation. I don't know anybody's situation. I'm not gonna say he failed the test on purpose, but you know, I really don't feel like his heart was in it anyways. So the guy who did, like the one student that did fail in her class, I really don't feel like his heart was into it, because I remember he was quick to change MOSs and stuff like that. Don't come for me. Who knows, he might have loved being a 42 Alpha, and he just cried the day this happened to him. I'm just saying what I thought I saw. I just didn't feel like his heart was in it. So that might have been the reason why he failed the retake too. I don't know. I just know about me. Boring when he talked. Like, he was not engaging at all. And when he actually, like, so that's just the way he talked, right? So on top of that, he teach really fast. Again, y'all already know. If you don't know, if you're new, hi. I was homeschooled for 8 years of my life. Being homeschooled, online homeschool, and some of y'all know the exact program I did. I never went on my channel and said that, but some of the people in the comments were like, oh yeah, you did so and so online programming. So y'all know, if y'all did that program, y'all know that program, you do that at your own pace. Or people who've done online school, I'm pretty sure it's kind of the same way. Like, when you do online school, you do it at your own pace. You kind of teaching yourself, and you're just comprehending you got enough time to comprehend the material. That's why I think I did so good. And I was making, did I make honors? I think I did. Homeschool, because I was actually able to like comprehend what I just learned. You know what I mean? So him, even though I went to public school my senior year, which I really think back, I'm like, how did I graduate? Because, and I think it had a lot to do with my first semester. I was struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I still passed, like a bitch, never failed, nothing. But then my second semester, which was the second semester, the semester that really counts, only had 2 periods. My other 2 periods were online, so I think that helped a lot. It's still being, I did half and half, which helped me go ahead and graduate. When he was teaching fast, he would be skipping around. He wouldn't be teaching the lesson, because it was like basically it was him teaching us off of a PowerPoint slide they had already made up, and he'll be skipping some of the slides and just jumping around, and on top of that, he'll be going fast. I'm just like, bruh, I'm so lost. And I would tell people, I'm so lost with him teaching me like how to, because when we got there, it was another platoon. It was 3rd and 4th platoon there, and they was just like, don't even worry about it. Even if you don't understand the lesson, all you have to do is click Control F. It's an open book test. I'm just like, what the fuck is Control F? What is? That's all I kept asking. That's all I kept hearing every time. I kept saying something about me not understanding the test. How y'all understood this lesson? Oh, it don't even matter if you don't understand. Just Control F it. What is that? So. Like I was so lost, especially that person. I finally, like, eventually I started catching the hang of it, but I was so dang lost that very first test. Our very first test, bro. And yeah, little mama here, she felt the test. I felt it bad too, because the old platoon, 3rd and 4th platoon, they could get away with passing with a 70%, but we was a new, I guess, generation, the new platoons from now on that had to pass with that 80%. But either way it went, I think I made less than 70%. Anyway, I was so lost. And then I didn't really take that many notes either. I had no notes to go by. I don't know. So when you fail a test, they give you another chance to retake. But when you retake it, you have to get retrained. So you have to get retaught the whole lesson again and take the test with the new person. It can't be the same person you initially learned from. So yeah, I got retrained by one of the other sergeants. I completely understood it then. Passed that bit. Yeah. Again, the next test is tomorrow. Yeah, the next day. And it made me behind too. So just because you're retaking and getting retrained, the games still goes on. Yeah. The show must still go on. They were still he was still teaching my class the next lesson while I'm over here getting retraining, trying to retake the test. So I ended up becoming the very first day behind because I didn't understand the way he taught it. I'm not saying I'm dumb, because if I was dumb, I wouldn't have. Where's my diploma? Because I got my diploma from my parents' house when I went there today. My grandparents' house. That's behind to him teaching me, not really understanding it, retake, pass, fail, pass, fail, pass, fail, pass. And it was starting to be more and more people feeling it too in my class. And it was like, well, I did not understand when Mrs. Zuzu taught it, and they'll be coming with me to get retrained and retaught by another teacher. And they be like, hey, I want to be in your class, because the way you teach is a lot better the way Mrs. Zuzu, our teacher, teaches it. Like, I'll teach it, y'all teach it a lot better and in a more understandable way. I was not the only person. Everybody, and it really started becoming a running joke. Like, dang, everybody in Mrs. Zuzu class want to get out. But it was like, y'all, once you get assigned to a teacher, you can't just like, oh, I want to change. That's your teacher, you know. I guess unless it's a real big issue, you can't get out that class. A reason why I said that, because I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying this, because of something I'm gonna say coming up. So yeah, like, it really did. It became a running joke, and like every time somebody would fail a test, they be like, oh, are you from Mr. Zuzu class? Because they knew everybody who failed the test was from Mrs. Zuzu class. He was the only person. Yeah. So a whole situation happened. I don't even remember in details what happened, but basically my guy best friend, he felt like, because he started towards the end, he started getting a little mean. Yes, he did. Because that's the whole thing. If you fall asleep, that's a UCMJ. And if you don't know what a UCMJ is, it's Article 15. If you don't know what Article 15 is, it's basically a counseling statement. If you don't know what a counseling statement is, it's literally a piece of paper. If I can find like an example. Do I have some counselors in? Just a piece of paper. You can really look up this stuff. I don't want to put my business out here, so I'm just gonna, I think I'm just gonna explain it to y'all what it is. It's a piece of paper, a plain piece of paper, and it's gonna say counseling. Then it's gonna say what you do. So, private read, fell asleep. Like, it's gonna be a whole detailed paragraph. Private read, fell asleep in Mrs. Zuzu class during 8:45 in the morning. And now Mr. Zuzu is recommending private read for UCMJ for falling asleep in class because she didn't want to get enough sleep during the day. I don't know. It's gonna say something like that. So it's gonna be the front of it. Then the back of it is gonna say the plan of action. That plan of action, like it said in the front, recommended for UCMJ. So that's gonna be saying the plan of action. Plan of action recommended UCMJ / no pass because you gotta recommend UCMJ. Do you agree with this? Yes or no. You can put which one, and if you say no, you have to put in the remarks section why you don't agree with this, why you don't think you should be getting this recommended UCMJ. Oh, if you don't know what the UCMJ is, yeah, it's basically, oh, this is getting so much details, but I just wanted to break it down to y'all because I don't want y'all to be confused. It's a flag. It's so you got your, so when somebody look you up in the system, they're gonna see that you're flagged. Yeah, like caution on their information. That's basically, yeah. You got caution, this person is flagged, they got a recommended UCMJ, they got a flag. So I think a flag UCMJ, I know my flag UCMJ was flag code AA, I think. And yeah, they got flag codes, so it tells you exactly, it's like a code what this person did. So if it's like a bag, so basically, yeah, and it blocks you from getting promotions. And if your duty station, okay, I kind of explained this kind of wrong. So when you're recommended for UCMJ, you're not flagged in the system, but you do get no pass until you talk to a higher up. You're gonna talk to your first sergeant about you're recommending UCMJ, and then she's actually gonna be the one that gives you the UCMJ. If she feel like your excuse wasn't good enough, then she's like, well, I don't care what your explanation is, you're getting this UCMJ. So when she officially say, hey, you're getting the UCMJ, then you gonna talk to the company commander, and he's gonna, I think, give you another type of counsel. Is that what I had to do? Yeah, it's like I had to sign another piece of paper. And this piece of paper was saying, yeah, you're getting this you actually are getting the UCMJ, and all depends on how he feels, because he's gonna have a little blank there. So it's basically gonna say, yeah, this person has, and it's gonna have a little blank, and he's gonna fill in how many days he feel like he wants to give you of extra duty for committing this crime. that's you're not committing a crime, but you know what I mean, like for getting this UCMJ until this person finished their complete extra duty days. Then their flag will be off their system, but before then they're gonna be flagged in the system and blah 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 blah. So that's how it goes. I was saying that you're gonna be flagged in the system when you're recommended for UCMJ. They're just recommended it for the first sergeant to see him. That's up to you to talk to the first sergeant and explain your side of the story, and for her to actually determine if she's gonna give you this actual UCMJ. So yeah, people see that, and they go in your system and just look you up right quick, and they see that you flagged and you're bad or whatever. They can be like, oh, I don't want her coming to my duty station. I see she's already bad news, you know what I mean, and drop you from their duty station. That can make you become a holdover. So they drop you from that. If they drop you from your duty station, that means you had to wait to get another duty station, wait another sponsor, and Yeah. And it stops you from getting any kind of promotions you might have could have got, awards you might have could have got, because you fell asleep in class. And being a 42 Alpha, that's their job, paperwork. So they're quick to write you up. Like ISS, yes. And what you do also during that time, oh yeah, it's not, that's not even the fun part. You not being able to get any type of promotion or awards and probably get your duty station changed. On top of that, they gotta make it funner for you, right? So on top of that, you're gonna talk to your company commander and he's gonna decide if you're gonna get the UCMJ or not. Most likely you are. Even if you put disagree, they don't give a fuck about you. You could be like, really the reason why I fell asleep is because the pills I'm taking now are depression pills because my mother just passed and they make me drowsy. You know, that sound like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I can understand, like they have genuine feels like, yeah, I'm gonna give you that UCMJ, like that's a reason why I understand. And I'm like, okay, you're still getting this UCMJ. I don't care if you put disagree. And your excuse was the best excuse why you shouldn't get this and the reason why you fell asleep. They don't give a fuck. That's one thing I learned about Darwin. Nobody gives a fuck about you at all. Like your whole family can be on your dying bed. They don't care. You swear to still keep it pushing. Yeah. So like I'm so sorry, but that's the way it is. And he gonna decide how many extra duty days you do. So what that means is extra duty day, basically once the day is over with, so you come back from school at 5 o'clock, y'all eat dinner, child, you go upstairs, you chilling in your room because the day is over with, right? Attention Charlie Company, all extra duty down to the CQ desk. Time now, have pride. So you come downstairs. Okay, you're extra duty because you're at UCMJ, right? I'm like, yeah, why am I down here? Oh, you finna mop and sweep the whole building for however long I feel like it. I'm taking up all your extra time, free time you have. Yeah, that's how they do you. But how many days you put on that paper is what you gonna have to do. You gonna have to finish that days. Then on top of that, they not on their shit most of the time. You gotta watch out because this video is making me a little hype now. I'm getting hype. So on top of that, you know how I told you on the paper it tells you, yeah, you're supposed to be, you're only gonna be flagged for the amount of days you have extra duty. They don't be on top of their shit. You have to make sure they take it off because 9 out of 10 times they're actually not gonna go in there and take your flag off. So you're thinking you're automatically, because that's what the paper said, right? Oh, as soon as your extra day is over, you're all punishment. That's how it's supposed to be. You're all punishment. You don't have no extra duty. So when they call out for extra duty, you're not one of those people anymore because you did the crime, and you served the time. Like, you know what I mean? Nope. They don't be on top of it. Your stuff would still be flagged and you wouldn't have no idea about it because you thinking they did their job and actually took it off because today is your last, like this is your last day. Your stuff doesn't supposed to be on there flagged anymore. Nope. I'm gonna tell you about when I got my UCMJ. In the system, it was flagged all the way up to the moment, till the day I left, basically. And a lot of people said that was another reason why it took them so long for them to for me to leave. I don't think it had anything to do with that. They might have, I don't know. But they were not on top of them taking out my flag. I still had that flag up there the whole time to the day I left. Then I finally told my first sergeant about it. She took it out because she needed a copy of my SRB, and she took it out. But it was crazy. I think I did tell a drill sergeant, like, hey, my flag is still up here. Well, can y'all take this out? Oh yeah, we'll take it out. Never did. Like I said, my stuff did not get taken out until like the last day. And I told my first sergeant about it, and she actually took it out because it couldn't be no flag on the system when she needed that copy of that SRB. So yeah, I wouldn't even recommend, like, for me going talking to a drill sergeant. I wouldn't even recommend talking to a drill sergeant because you see they didn't take my flag off. I would ask to talk to a first sergeant until the first sergeant. That's when it actually got done. So, yeah, and like I said, you do not want a flag up there for a long time too, because you cannot leave. That's another thing I thought about. Just now I'm thinking about that shit. You can't leave the company with a flag. You will be a holdover. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Just so happen to say you got a UCMJ the very last day. Like, this is graduation day. You still graduate, but whatever extra duty time, you still had to do it. You could not go to your duty station until you finish your extra duty days. And most of the time, they see that you're flagged up there, like, you finna come up there with a flag, you still got a flag in your system, they're gonna drop you. Now, with my duty station in Germany, everybody wished to my downfalls. I'm throwing shade to every motherfucker out there. Oh my god, you're not gonna have Germany. You're not gonna have Germany. I had Germany all the way to the day I left, still with that flag. So that's not always the truth. Because with me, I promise you, I had that flag all the way up to the day I left. And all the way to the day I left, I still had Germany up there as my duty station. I surely did. So, just because you get flagged on me, automatically your duty station's gonna drop you. That more so go for if you're airborne. When you're airborne, have Ranger, air saw, like stuff like that in your contract, those are like privileges and stuff like that, because those are extra money. That's bonuses you doing stuff like that. So that's kind of like a privilege for you to be airborne, and you having a flag up there, they don't want you. So that really more so go for like if you're something like that, you have that in your contract. But if you just got a regular contract, they're not gonna drop you just like no hot tomato, like no hot potato, because you got a flag. But yeah, everybody prayed on my downfalls. You're not gonna have Germany. Like, I remember my roommate said that one day, was talking about, yeah, people need to grow up. Like, oh my gosh, I need to make a whole story talking about my roommates. Like, I promise you the video is coming out soon. But I remember one day, I'm trying to make the video too long, but I just remember this one day, them just throwing shade at me, talking like, yeah, I feel bad. People need to grow up, especially the people who going out of country for their duty station. Yeah, they gonna get hit in the face because they don't know how to grow up or something. Ooh, I regret not fighting them. I really wish I would have just them in the face sometimes, like, but then I might have would have got kicked out earlier than what I did, and I might have would have been dishonorable. But I tell you, I just want to pop them. And I was on the phone with my friend the other day, and I thought about an incident my roommate did. That's really when I wanted to fight her, like, cause what she did that day was beyond disrespectful, bro. That's a video for a whole nother time though. Days will be over, right? Your punishment, you getting grounded, basically, days are over, right? You're still having to system your flag, because they didn't go in there and take all your flags. So that's extra days. It's a flag still on your resume, basically, on your records, that they haven't taken off, and you still getting blocked to get promotions and awards and stuff, even though your days over, because they didn't do their job. And taking that off when your days will go, your punishment, you did the time, your time is up. So you gotta be on top of your shit, because they will fuck you up, because they don't care, like, oh yeah, we forgot all about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking you up. They don't care. You have to care for yourself to check and up on your shit, you know? I'm sorry, I just went to a whole rant, but I'm just expressing to you how it is. So yeah, on top of that, you cannot go to sleep. And I already told you how this man is very boring, and yeah, so it's really easy to go to sleep in his class, because he talks very boring. And I'm throwing shade. Like, honestly, I feel like that's why the other teachers made sure they kind of was more personal with us and more engaging, because when you're personal with more personal with people, and you're engaging, like, you got their attention. You're not more prone to go to sleep and like, oh, this is boring. Not Mr. Zuzu. Mr. Zuzu was not personal at all. He didn't have us putting little things on the board. Every day somebody got to pick. The most we did was every day he would pick somebody to have us say the Soldier's Creed early in the morning. Who wants to do that shit? Oh, I am American soldier. I am a warrior in a member team. I serve the people of the United States and live the army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I would never quit. I would never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drill. I will always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies in the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier. Period. Interesting. He's very bland. He teaches fast. You don't understand that he's jumping around. It's just a whole lot of. So it'd be a lot of people. I've yes. What I try to do when I feel myself going to sleep, he tells us like stand up, just stand up beside the wall and come back when you're not feeling tired. Also, they do give us like breaks. The way every teacher, I know that everybody is different. The way he does his breaks, so we get like I think 5 minutes for a break, 10 minutes for a break. So by the time you go downstairs, it's time to really go back upstairs, back upstairs anyways. But when you go downstairs on your break, it's out like a little, not a patio, but it's like a little outside area. They got vending machines. Everybody be getting Starbucks and Monsters and junk because bitch, the teacher's putting you to sleep. So yeah, like I'd be the first person trying to chug me. I never drank so much coffee in my life. I've never tried a Monster till I got the EIT. I've never tried a Monster. That shit work. Like it's really hard because you're getting up so early every single day and trying to stay awoke with somebody like him. It's hard. Like it's easy to go to sleep, and my best friend, he'd be nodding to sleep, and it just he felt like, and I kind of felt like it too, but it really wasn't my situation, so I wasn't paying attention. He just felt like he was kind of being prejudiced, kind of in a sense, because he would just be trying to wake up, like all up in his face, telling him to wake up and yelling at him for going to sleep, when it would be a white guy with his head down, full on going to sleep, and he didn't say nothing to him. So that just kind of became a thing. I just got to a point where he was trying to kick him out of the class. Yeah, it was one day he was trying to kick him out of class, make this whole situation, and he was just kind of talking back to him like, hey, bro, I wasn't even asleep. Because that day he really wasn't. He said he just kind of closed his eyes, but he wasn't like, sleep, like, but his eyes were like slightly closed or whatever for a few seconds. And because he heard everything he said, he had completely, I had to give him that, like for him to be claimed to be asleep, like he had all his notes perfectly, and he was understanding and learning. He passes all his tests. So I don't know how you want to sit here and say he wasn't paying attention and sleep and stuff like that, because he definitely was. He had all his notes, I gave him that, but he was trying to kick him out of class. It was a whole thing. Like they were yelling back and forth at each other, yeah, because he did not back down. He didn't give a fuck that he's the teacher. He was yelling right back at him, and they were trying to counsel him, give him a recommendation, UCMJ, and they had to get other sergeants, and because I think it was like a sergeant major over the schoolhouse we had, and they got him involved because yeah, it was just a whole scene basically, and they switched him out of that class. So I was jealous. I was like, dang, I've been wanting to get out of this class too, because I don't like have to retake it, because I don't understand when he teaches it. But every time you say something to somebody about changing the class, oh, you change the classes. But I see you just got out of the class. I'm just like, should I try to do something like that? Like, nah. What I'm just gonna do is just keep passing the retakes and making it, you know, I'm barely hanging on with my teeth. You know, because once you pass, so if you fail a retake, that's it. That's all the matter chapter. If you fail, they give you 2 chances. If you fail both chances, you're out. There's no strike 3. It's strike 1, strike 2, you're out. Yeah, they give it this. Sometimes, I'm not gonna say all the time this, but they had explained to us. In reality, it's not like that. Oh, you get the opportunity to chapter, reclass. They don't do that. Most time it's just flat out chapter. Don't give you a chance to reclass. Your ass going home. So, yeah, that whole situation happened. And I was just like, he was really like, we talked every day on all the breaks. We would be laughing and giggling, talking smack. Like, that's all we do is talk smack. And it just kind of realized, like, dang, like, I really started kind of feeling depressed. I didn't know who to talk to in class. I didn't really, like, I fucked with so many people in my class, but that was my best friend. Like, I just lost my best friend. Like, he's not my class no more, you know. And every class that I break on different times, I wouldn't even see him no more at the schoolhouse. And we'd be at the schoolhouse 9 to 5. Like, that's the whole day, basically. I didn't see my best friend. And I was just looking sad in class. And he noticed, like, he did give a little shit. He noticed I was looking sad in class. And he asked, like, what's wrong? And I was like, to be honest with you, I'm just kind of, because that was around the time when the platoon, if you haven't already seen that video, how the platoon, my whole platoon hated me. And yeah, I was just starting, like, all that was just starting to kind of get to me, how everywhere I went, I just felt hated. Like, I was getting tired of all this energy, negative energy around me. Go in my room, my roommates, yeah, me mugging, go out my room, still hated it. Like, I just felt hated. Like, oh my gosh, I did. I was just losing motivation to be there. And the fact that he wasn't in the class anymore, and the fact, like, I was literally the only person in the whole company that's felt every single test the first time but passed the retake. Like, not talking, I was just like, you know, I'm getting tired of being here, like, sitting here and knowing I'm finna fail this test and have to retake it. Like, it's kind of no point in me even, like, trying to listen or take notes from you, because I'm gonna end up doing the same exact thing with another teacher. They'll teach me the same exact thing you're teaching me, but better, because I passed it with them. And that's scary. Like, knowing, like, hey, if I fuck up this time, if I miss any question this time, that's it for me. Every single test I have to take the retake. Know that this retake is your last chance. That's a lot of anxiety. It makes you very anxious. And I really didn't like that, so I have to be on the edge like that. And he was like, you know, I can put you on probation. I can put you on academic probation. But during that day when that's what's happening, 3rd and 4th platoon, that's another, I guess I was, yeah, that's another, I was sad because, not sad, what the fuck? I was really sad because 3rd and 4th platoon was graduating, the old 3rd and 4th platoon was graduating, and I was really close to somebody in 3rd platoon. I was really just sad to see them go. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I really didn't want to. I'm starting to get bad at saying goodbyes. I am. I used to really care. Go, oh, goodbye. But I'm really I'm getting bad at saying goodbyes. I'm just really sad about that. Sad the fact that my best friend isn't here anymore in this class. And I want to graduate too. And not graduate by the tip of my teeth. You know what I mean? He was like, I put your information. I'm going to email these people and ask them if you're eligible. Well, you are eligible. But, you know, asking you do that. And I'm going to have you sign this counseling statement that says that, you know, you can put in there if you want to change teachers and why you're on academic probation. But that's basically, like I told you, you have to write section on the counseling statement explaining what your situation was. And I was like, yes, I want to change teacher. This is my way out. But he told me, he said, well, since graduation going on, they probably will email me. But as soon as they do, I will let you know about this info. Next day came, he sent another to me. And next day came, freaking, nothing to me. Like, this is about 2 or 3 more tests after this incident. He still didn't tell me anything, so I'm thinking I'm not on academic probation because I didn't sign any papers or anything to be on academic probation. nothing like that. So I had got on profile for my legs, I think. I don't know what I got on profile for. But I got on profile, and the doctor had gave me some medicine that makes me drowsy. And he had told me, he was like, don't forget this medicine makes you drowsy. You know, just in case you have any problems with this. Because I'm not going to put it on your profile. But just show them your bottle. You can't bring pills to the schoolhouse. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't take that medicine. I just went to sleep. I just went to sleep this day, to be honest. I did. I went to sleep in class, and I sit right in the front. Yes, I fell asleep in class one day, and he was already irritated on the fact that the whole situation happened with my guy best friend, because they were trying to, yeah, that was a whole situation. Then another incident happened with one of my friends too. She kind of yelled, yeah, another situation. How he was trying to say she had a bad attitude. She was like, yeah, I don't have a bad attitude, you're not racist. Yeah. And that's called it. You can file an EO on them. And yeah, she had filed an EO. I think he had tried to file an EO on him. Like, this doesn't look good. So he was really getting irritated how people kept reporting him, and he's just a crappy teacher. Basically, that's what it is. So he was getting mean. Instead of that person I knew, but oh, are you okay? Kind of being nice to my ass. He was mad. He was mean now. Like, we turned him mean. I went to sleep in his class. First thing I did, I tried to go on another website. I was just clicking through websites on the computer, trying to keep myself at work. And I was just like, fuck it. And I think he kind of seen I was on the computer. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm on this website. I was browsing the web. And he was like, you don't supposed to be browsing the web right now. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was like, so that was one strike to me. Then I fell asleep. That's 2 strikes. Yeah, I'm out. Browsing through the internet, now you just fell asleep. You just gave up on yourself. You just gave up. He just kept saying that. And I was like, yeah, you damn skippy. Like, I'm just kind of tired of being here. Like I said, I had lost motivation anyway. And I was starting telling people that I don't even want to be here no more. Even though it's only 2 more weeks left of this. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I was like, to be honest, I don't need to learn this anyways, because I'm going to get results from somebody else. Like, and I told you that before. Like, I'm getting tired of this. And he kicked me out. He like, go back to the company till your jury sergeant that you got kicked out because you gave up on yourself. The fuck? And like, I was going to do that. So I had these guys battle me to the company, and I was supposed to get retrained that day. Yeah, I was actually supposed to get that's what it was. I was supposed to get I was already about to get retrained on the test. I fell from him. Then he was teaching that another lesson that I haven't even taken the other test to anyways. You know what I'm saying? So how he was like going ahead, I was behind. So it was like, it's no point of me paying attention to you because I'm not gonna take this test. I haven't even caught up on the last test that I fell from you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I remember. Telling my battle buddies, I was like, you know what? Y'all can drop me off or whatever, but I'm not gonna tell them that. I'm gonna go to sick call, see if I can get this man to have it on my profile that my medicine puts me to. That's why I was really sleeping. No, it wasn't. I just fell asleep. But I'm gonna be up with sleeps. So it really kind of doesn't matter. Like I told y'all in the beginning, it doesn't matter because they don't give a fuck about you. But I still did it. So I went to sick call. I was there almost all half of the day. I profiled that my medicine makes me sleepy, so I can go back to the schoolhouse. So that's clearly what my thing was. Go back to the schoolhouse, show him the paper. I said, okay, since you want to kick me out, here's the proof that my medicine puts me to sleep. That's what that was the whole plan. So I called my friend up while I was there, waiting at sick call, and he was like, and I was telling him the whole situation that happened. He was like, bro, because he was a holdover. He was a holdover because he didn't have a duty station. But the reason why he didn't have a duty station because he dropped airborne in his contract. It had nothing to do with because he let his flag stay in the system and he didn't have a sponsor and duty station. Well, he didn't have a small, yeah. It was because he had dropped airborne out of his contract. Now, his friend, though, on the other end, that was the reason why he was a holdover with him. But yeah, I called him up because he was still there. Even though his platoon had graduated, he had ended up becoming the holdover because, like I said, he had dropped airborne last minute and he didn't have enough time for them to give him another. Oh yeah, I'm just making this video, excuse my hiccups, it's longer than what it has to be, but I just thought about another incident that could happen because my roommate, well, not my hell roommates, another set of roommates I got that I actually fuck with, she was a holdover for a good 2 weeks with us, yeah, and she had graduated. I don't think, never got the counseling, never got a UCMJ. Like, she was the perfect angel at my company. But she ended up becoming a holdover because she never had a security clearance. Something went wrong. You gotta make sure. I'm telling y'all, something went wrong when she was at MEPS. Because when you at MEPS, he's supposed to clear you in for your security clearance or give you a security clearance while you're at MEPS or / basic. Some people have their security clearance at basic. So something went wrong with her. I don't know what happened because she was literally the only person that did not have a security clearance come the last day, because I know it was a few other people that didn't have security clearance, but they somehow got it within graduation time, before graduation. But with her, even graduation day and after graduation, she still didn't have no security clearance, and you can't go to your duty station without a security. I don't even think she had a duty station because she didn't have a security clearance. Yeah, she didn't. She had a duty station because she didn't have a security clearance. They didn't have nothing to do with. She dropped airborne. She dropped ranger school. She got a UCMJ. It's because she didn't have a security clearance, and you cannot get a duty station or sponsors without security clearance. So I want to bring that up because she's a good example of how she didn't do nothing wrong. Never had a counseling, never had a UCMJ, never did anything wrong. Honestly, I forgot half of the time she was even in our company. Like, that's how angel she was. But she ended up being a holdover with us for a good 2 weeks. I don't think it was any longer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a good two, maybe 3. But I think the most was 2 weeks because of that. Duty station, another assignment, and all that stuff. So I told him my whole situation. He was just like, bruh, I overheard them talking about that at the desk. They said they're gonna give you a UCMJ when you come back. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? I already got. So that would have been maybe my 4th one if they would have gave me that. I'm not going to say details about the other 2, but no, that would have been my 3rd one. Wait, no. Yeah, it was my 4th one. Yeah, because I had already had 2. I had third. Well, I did 1. Then I was supposed to be doing another one coming up, and then me falling asleep right now. I'm pretty sure he was gonna give me a UCMJ, and then them talking about they were gonna give me UCMJ for dipping, not coming back to the company, and telling them what I was supposed to be telling them, going to sick call instead was gonna be UCMJ. So that would have been 4. I'm like, wow, oh my gosh, like, what hell? So I came back and I was just like, yeah, I got permission from whoever was at the desk earlier, sergeant who was here earlier, to go to sick call because I fell asleep. I'm just like, okay, well, have pride. If you, that's just an army thing. If you hear me say have pride, army pride, that's just a little army saying they say whatever. I didn't get in trouble, but I guess they dropped the UCMJ or decided not to print it off or whatever. The kiss me, I never really get UCMJ, and then they kept telling Mr. Zuzu was gonna give me a UCMJ. Still, even though I went to the schoolhouse and showed him the paper or whatever, he still had already put off a UCMJ for you. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I put disagree. Make a long story short, the next day after that, that's when I got chapter. The next day after that is when a whole nother, so I didn't even get taught by Mrs. Zuzu this time. I got taught by a whole brand new teacher. Well, not a brand new teacher, but I got the first initial teaching was not from him. It was from a sergeant. I missed about one question. I know what question I missed too. I made a 76 on it, and that's when they was like, "Yep, you failed 5 tests in a row." Cause it was literally like 2 I did not fail the first time getting taught by Mr. Zuzu. I'm not gonna lie, it was literally just 2. The rest of them, I would fail. Fail 5 times. You're taking it the first time around, even though you passed the retake, you're still failing. And something about that academic probation, and that's when I was trying to explain to him, like, hey, I thought I wasn't even on that because somebody else said anything about that. And you're like, well, it's called non-academic chapter. Because academic chapter means you failed it 2 times. But this would have been non-academic chapter. You have to it's kind of like court of law. Yeah, you have the chance to appeal it, or you can go to sick call, go to behavioral health, and see if you kind of learning disability. That's the reason why you couldn't pass it the first time around. Or you can just do chapter, or you can choose another MOS. I said I'm gonna be here. I felt like I made it and took all these damn tests for me not to be no 42 off. I'm gonna appeal, and I guess I go to fucking sick call, the more the merrier. But I'm not gonna pick changing MOS. So I did my appeal. So appeal, you're just gonna write why you think you should still be here as a 42. They need a second chance to do. What happened with his situation, the story, but I did hear that he was the only person that appeal went through. Because people couldn't figure out how he failed the test when he was still going to the schoolhouse taking tests. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know the whole story behind it. I might be wrong. I might just be, I don't know. I might be wrong, but I know everybody's appeal was supposed to his went through. Because my appeal didn't go through. I felt like I put a pretty good thing. I feel like I had a good backup, which was I didn't know I was under that academic probation that has reached out to separate cadres about me trying to get out of that class because of my whole homeschool experience. Yeah, and plus I didn't want to get chaptered or anything because of my situation back home, and I really didn't want to reclass because I did all this to be a 42, and apparently I do understand how to be a 42. If I fail, I pass the retake, so I'm not completely lost of being a 42. You know what I mean? Duh. So anyways, no, my appeal, I just wasted my time on that, writing that it was like a 3-4 page front and back, explaining all of that. That was a waste of time. I was like, okay, well, the next step, I'll go to behavior health. Went to behavior health. I told the lady, because at this point, so after the appeal didn't go through, my first sergeant had talked to me how they were trying to change my chapter to a dishonorable chapter because of my UCMJs and stuff I had, or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what was happening, but it was all of a sudden they were trying to dishonorable. I was like, and she was like, yeah, your only way to kind of get out of this sticky situation is to see if we go to behavior and they got some kind of learning disability, and they try to do something with that. So yeah, I didn't go in there acting like I was crazy, but she did diagnose me with some things, some learning disability things, and I was told, like I said, that's why I was saying I was told that it was medical discharge. But so around this time, they had put me under the category as a holdover. We had already had 2 holdovers because they had failed to retake like week. One guy had failed to retake week 2, so he had been a holdover. We had seen him, everybody thought he had died. Like nobody seen him, to find out it was because he was a holdover. So you don't go to the schoolhouse because you're through with school. You fail, so that's it for you school. So you just stay at the company all day. You considered a holdover. They can't let you go because you're still part of that company, but you're just kind of there wasting air. And then we had another girl who had just kind of fell not too long ago, she was a holdover too. But I noticed that, because I was there when she failed her test. I remember that my heart had stopped because I was there taking my retake too. We were both there taking our retake, and she had, the teacher had asked her because she was getting up. She had closed the computer. She was getting up in the leave, and the teacher had stopped her. She was like, "Oh, I want to say her name. What should I call her? Let's call her Caitlin. Caitlin, did you pass?" And she said, "No, Sergeant." And when she said I had no, Sergeant, I said, but she answered it so nonchalant though. She was like, "No, Sergeant." And she was like, "Okay, well, we're gonna talk to Sergeant P about what your next step is." And she was like, "Okay," and she kind of walked on. I was like, "Girl, that means you're gonna get chaptered." That's it. Like, you failed your test. Like, my heart had dropped to my stomach. She said, "No, Sergeant," because we were literally sitting right beside each other. Like, what? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we both in this together and you failed her. But I remember after that, she had still came to the schoolhouse about 2 or 3 more times after that. I was just like, well, I don't understand how you still come to the schoolhouse if you failed that job. But I found out is if they can prove, because once you fail your test, you have to sign this, sign your SDF, unenrolling you from the schoolhouse. So if they can't prove that you're unenrolled from the schoolhouse, you still have to come to the schoolhouse, even though you fail. You can't continue on taking no tests or anything, or whatever the case. But I remember something like she did take a test. I don't know. But yeah, you're not supposed to be taking more tests because you're SDF, because you're unenrolled from the schoolhouse. Yeah. I don't know, but I can swear it seemed like she did take a test after that, and I was so confused about that. But I guess everybody's situation is different, but I'm just saying how it's supposed to be. Or maybe she didn't. It just seemed like, I know she, because I do remember she came back like 2 more times, and I could not figure that out for anything, how she was there. But I don't know, was she signing her SDF, if she was gonna try to reclass, or if she was trying to appeal on her appeal was in the process. I don't know what the case would be. All I know is people who told me that who was still going to the schoolhouse even though they were SDF, it was their reason was because it wasn't in the system yet that they was completely on the road from the schoolhouse. I know when I signed my, and I went to the schoolhouse 1 more time after I signed my SDF, just because the day I went back. Okay, so my platoon was going to the museum because the way I'm tired of explaining shit. I'm trying to explain this for y'all so y'all can understand, but I've been working and editing this video here and there for the last 3 days. I'm just tired, but anyways, the way they do it at the ALT, I went to, when all the tests there is to take at the schoolhouse, your little celebration thing they do is they go to the museum. Your last day go to the schoolhouse, you go to the museum. And I remember I went to sick call that day. I think it was for the mental health. I don't know why I went to sick call. I don't know. I stayed at sick call to be honest. But I remember I was at sick call, and then when I came back from sick call, they were just forming up outside, out front to head to get on the bus to go to the museum. So I went inside and I was like, well, where should I go? I see there, you know, when they go to the museum and stuff, but I'm SDF, like, because it was so it was a few people still at the schoolhouse, but the people that still needed to get retrained and retaught stuff, they didn't go to the schoolhouse. So technically you haven't finished all your tests yet. It was just for the people who finished all their tests, then all their tests went to the museum that day. So they just told me, I don't know who was on CQ that day, some drill sergeant just told me to go to the schoolhouse, just sit at the schoolhouse. So I did. I walked to the schoolhouse and I just sat there because I'm SCF. I'm just here. I'm not getting retrained or retaught with y'all because I'm getting chaptered. So that was the only time. And I felt salty about that because the 2 other girls that was SDF, because they felt they went to the museum. And I was like, how did y'all go to the museum? I thought we couldn't go to the museum. Cause I thought that was a war thing only for people that passed tests and stuff. They was like, no, they asked us if we wanted to go. We said yeah, because all we was doing was sitting in the day room and hanging out in the company anyways. Can't do nothing because, you know, technically we're just here. And I was like, man, she's like, yeah, you should have asked. They would have said yeah. They probably, whoever was going to seat you that told you that, and just told you that, they probably didn't know your situation, probably thought you had to go back to the schoolhouse because you was taking a retake or something. I was like, you right. Damn. But I heard this museum was lame anyway, so I really kind of didn't care. One thing I did kind of care about was a few friends that didn't hate me in the platoon. A few people that didn't hate me in the platoon, they was taking pictures and shit, and I felt left out. Because I really could have been in their pictures. But that's whatever. So still to this day, I don't have no pictures with my guy best friend except for one. No, I got two. That's all. I got two. But it was only off-post pictures. I don't have any pictures with him with our OCPs on. So yeah. So I became a holdover. At first, I didn't really mind it. It was just like 3 of us. The 2 had already failed in me. Oh no, then another girl, she had failed too, who was in my class. It really wasn't bad. We swept them off a little bit. Like, they'll call us down, because during this time our platoon was going through the CTE, and the CTE is when you go to the field and spend 3 nights and come back. So they was going through that, so they really didn't bother us like this. We was just really be in our room chilling, sleeping, doing whatever. Then eventually they'll call us down, hey, I come down here and sweep and clean. And then we went back upstairs. Like, it was on some chill stuff. Then it became more of us. Awful. I've never been so miserable, guys. And going through this whole process was very draining and very depressing for me. I was very depressed because I did not want to go back home and be a failure. Like, I didn't want to be, yeah, like, that's how I felt. I felt like a failure. Like, dang, I came all this far to get for me to get chapter. And I guess me not putting, I want another MOS. I didn't get the chance to do MOS. Them to reclass me or anything to a different field in the Army. I don't know, but yeah, at least I got a good chapter. But it was just like, damn, like, I felt, let me rephrase that. It was not a good chapter, but at least it wasn't dishonorable. I definitely want to rephrase it, because now with the chapter I have, I think I already explained this, the only way for me to get back in is with the waiver. And me, oh, I'm gonna make a different story time about that, but I got scammed again today. It's gonna be a scam part 2. Like, trying to get a job and trying to save up money, especially with my shopping addiction problem like that, is hard. So failure, I was very sad and depressed for at least a good 3 days straight. I was non-stop crying. And then what made it worse, they started being harder on the holdovers too. Like, it was just awful. After a while, we wasn't even allowed to go back upstairs. We had to stay downstairs in the day room all day, just looking at each other. We couldn't talk, we couldn't be out front, we couldn't do nothing. Then they had us doing little bullshit stuff, go outside, clean the dumpster, like slave. Like, I really feel like a slave. I feel like the help. Like, it was awful. And then around this time too, I got a counseling from senior drill sergeant for wearing lip gloss. And the thing, she said, I warned you 3 times about wearing lip gloss. Because of this, you can't follow instruction, so your plan of action, I'm taking all your electrical devices until you leave Charlie Company. I said, bitch, what? They had me fucked up with that part, but I'm not going into details what happened with that. But yeah, that was just very depressing, how she over here trying to take my electronics till I leave this place, and me being a holdover, I don't know when I'm leaving. Like, that's the thing. Chapter papers take forever, and I knew that too, because I remember in basic, you don't have non-trainee. They're called non-trainees there, because in basic you're trainee and all of that. But yeah, like, you're gonna That's why when you first go in the army, how is that long process? Coming in the army and coming out is a long ass. I think it's more harder to come out than going in the army. Yes, that's a long process. So you're gonna just be there, just there all day. And that, it just sucked. I was so miserable. Because that's part of the reason why I joined the army. Because let me just tell you this real quick. That's the reason I'm trying to get out of the house too, because it seems like every time I'll be chilling and she knows I'll be chilling and I want to do that day, oh, Tyra, go in your bath and clean the bathroom. Like she'll make me clean because she's seeing that I'm chilling, like I'm being relaxed. Like she hated to see me relaxing. Like the fuck. I'm not picking my nose. Like I said, I got a nose piercing here at the store. Yeah, like that was annoying as fuck. What else? That you're seeing your friends graduate and go to the CTE, something you never got to do. Because when they came back from CTE, we had to end up being their servers, so we had to serve them food. So it's like, because with them it's their victory food. That's your last graduation requirement. Yeah, that's literally what it was. It was their victory food, and for us it's kind of like a slap in the face. Like we're serving people our platoon when we was supposed to, like, you know, like you feel salty, like we're serving you your victory for, like, this is your last requirement. And at basic, it was the same way. We had, once we came back from the forage, our last graduation requirement, which CTE is the same thing as the forage, but an easier version of the forage. Literally we had victory food as soon as we got back. But the way they did it, they didn't have the non-trainees do it. They had the captain, the first sergeant, the company commander, like they had all the higher ups serve, like they was our servers, and they gave us food. I remember that day like it was yesterday. I never thought I would see the day when the captain, you know, all the higher up peoples was serving us food when we didn't feel like no fucking slaves or shit. You know what I mean? Like we could actually walk around the defect, because they're strict. And basic training, they are strict. That's the whole point of basic training. That was the one day we could actually like calm, like feel relaxed. The food was actually good. We were served with donuts. We were served with French toast. We always was served with French toast. I mean, like French toast that was actually good with different toppings on it. Oh my gosh, that victory meal was so good. We could actually use the ice cream machine, because the YouTube videos I looked at, they was telling me, yeah, every phase you get, you'll be allowed to use the ice cream machine. No, we was never allowed to use the ice cream machine ever, except for that one day. We had victory food. Yeah. But also, I actually felt the pain my fellow battle buddies had to feel back at basic, because I was really close to, I'm not gonna, should I say her name? I'm just gonna say her name. Her name is Solis. She was my battle buddy. Love you, girl. Yeah, like she became a non-trainee like for actual medical reasons. She was having back problems and stuff, and she was always telling me, like, you know, how it was sad seeing us graduate and stuff like that. And I, like, you don't understand people pain and really understand them until you gotta go through that. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, you know. And so I had to actually experience that. And I was like, damn, like, I knew what Solis was talking about, but now I actually know, because I'm going through this. Like, and I still, to this day, I hit her up every once in a while when I'm feeling down, because I follow a lot of people in my platoon on Instagram, and I'm looking at them at their duty station and having a good old time. I was like, damn, I really should could have been me. Like, that really could have been me. And I hit her up like, hey, how do you go through, like, I know, like, how do you deal with stuff like that? She was like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, we can really relate now. It's like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you just have to stay positive and be like, hey, like, keep yourself busy, or you will get sad, because that could have been you, you know. And I kind of feel even worse for the people who didn't even graduate basic. At least I can say I graduated basic. I didn't just graduate AIT. But people who graduated basic, I feel like I kind of have it worse. Because, like, damn, you didn't even make it past the first. Like, that's the very first thing to do is graduate basic training. Then after you graduate basic training, then it's AIT. So, you know, yeah, it sucks. That's victory food, and we're over here serving you your victory food because you're finna graduate and leave. When that could have been us, you know what I mean? Like, that's, you're part of our, like, that's kind of like graduating your class in high school. Like, that's literally like your class. You're part of class of 2019, right? Let's say for example, you class of 2019, and you end up, they saying you're not gonna graduate with your class. All your friend mates, your classmates, you're not graduating with, and they turn around and make you be the worker at the graduation rehearsals and be the actual, like, worker at the graduation itself. Might as well have said, well, no, I can't say we wasn't there at the actual graduation, but yeah, that's just like being the worker for the graduation rehearsals. Yeah, that's really how that felt. Like, that shit hurt so bad looking at your friends graduate. We were being a server, and then on top of that, we watched them graduate. Them come downstairs and get ready with their dress blues on, their ACUs on, looking all cute, putting their makeup on. They're calling their family outside. You looking out the window, you see family members outside with flowers and stuff to congratulate their child on graduating. Like, that shit hurts seeing that. It really does, over some little bullshit, you know. I really felt like I was robbed, and them having us clean and be slaves all day doesn't happen any. Just, it was, I've never in my life I've been miserable until I was a holdover. Like, it was just awful. Once my class graduated or whatever, all that negative energy and all that negativity and me kind of feeling like everywhere I went I was hated went out the window. Because I mean, it's because it was new platoon. People didn't really know me like that, so like that was there, and I got a lot closer with that. Helped me get out of my depressed state. And also this guy I told you from third platoon, who I already graduated, he was there with me through all this, because I was kind of becoming suicidal. I was just going through a lot. I'm just gonna put it out. I'm just going through a lot, and he really helped me get through all that. And it was literally one sergeant that gave a fuck up on me. He seen I was upset. He asked me. He tried to get me out of the situation I was in. At the end of the day, what the traffic people was already started, so really nothing he could do. But I could generally say he tried to help, and he was there. It wasn't just me. He said that, like, he kind of told us that, like, hey, I'm trying to look after us people, as me and black people. Like, I'm trying to look after y'all, like, y'all straight. Like, I'm the only person that personally is asking y'all, because these white people, all these people, they don't give a fuck. But us being black, I'm trying to add, like, have a brother and sister out. Basically, that's basically how it was. And I really appreciated that from my Marcus. I can tell y'all, when I tell you I was so sad. I was sad, like, I was miserable. I didn't have no phone, no computer, no electrical devices, because the lady took my electrical devices from this damn campus, from wearing lip gloss. That's it, from wearing lip gloss. Okay, I'm gonna shorten this video a whole lot because I still have like another hour. I was talking, and I don't know how many times I'm gonna say I was miserable. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I said that like 1,000 times, but I'm gonna shorten this up and cut it to a wrap. So I'm gonna upload it for you guys. Basically, it was after bad news. It was at first my grandparents were saying, you know, They didn't want me to stay with them. Maybe I should live in with my mom and dad. And they just kept going back and forth and playing with my feelings between, yeah, if we're going to let you stay with us, like when you come back home, or you're not. And that was like, I'm going to be serious with y'all. That was the only thing that was motivating me. I was like, well, damn, at least since I'm going home, I can go back home to my bed. Like, that's the only thing I kept saying. So, like, I promise you, that's the only thing I kept saying to myself. Like, oh, so I go back home, I'll be back in my bed. Like, I miss my bed. Like, you miss your room. Like, you miss little stuff like that. Like, that's why I just kept telling myself, like, man, I get to go back to my bed when I get back home, my room. I get to wake up when I want to wake up. Like, you just get tired of the military, like, you really do. And that was the only thing that was like motivating me. I get to see my friends, like my people I consider friends, all these little people here, I don't, like with. And that's what motivated me. And the fact that I finally, like, they kept going back and forth playing with my feelings. They finally just was like, yeah, this is official. No. They didn't even tell me. They didn't even have the nerve to tell me. My mom called me. She was like, I gotta tell you something. Your grandparents didn't want me to tell you. They didn't want to tell you. They wanted me to tell you because they knew you was going through a lot and they felt like this was gonna add worse to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, they've been, for the last week, they've been bringing your stuff to our house because you are moving in with us, and they don't want you to move in with them anymore because they want you to be, they feel like, they feel like living with them, you're not gonna be independent. Living with us, you're gonna be more independent because we're gonna charge you rent, and you're gonna be doing more adult stuff versus living with them. And plus, they're thinking about moving, not even living there anymore. And plus, I got a text from my grandma. I didn't eventually get a text from grandma. My grandma talking about, yeah, she saw the YouTube video I made about how I stuck some guys in. So she was just basically like, yeah, I don't feel safe. But that really wasn't it. That had something to do with it, but that really wasn't all of it to it. And she always liked to bring up the fact how me and my cousin had beef. I don't think that's crazy. I never made a YouTube video about that. Yeah, me and my cousin, we don't speak. Right before I left, I tried kind of making things like up with her in a sense, but she's still technically blocked on everything. I still don't communicate with her, but I can't really put that on me anymore because I did try. Like right before I left, literally calling her, kind of letting me be gone, bygones be good bygones. And I was just like, damn. And I really kind of got really upset. And that's when I was in my little rebellious stage too. I went off with my grandparents. I told them, I basically was just like, yeah, forget y'all. Like, I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I don't want y'all in my life since y'all don't want me in my. The way I looked at it, I was like, since I feel like y'all don't want me in y'all life, I don't want y'all in my life. And that's when I started getting rebellious at AIT. I started feeling like, I'm already getting chapped. What else can you do to me? You know what I mean? So I started breaking the rules on purpose. I was like, y'all can give me a counseling statement. What a counseling statement gonna do? I'm getting, like, I got the biggest counseling statement it is, which is you're getting chapped from the army. So yeah, I just had a little rebellious stage after my whole depressed stage. Yeah, then I calmed down, piped down on that. Yeah, like, that's really it. And then another reason, so yeah, so I'm just like, dang, I can't even go back home. So I just kept thinking to myself, like, dang, like, the one thing that was motivating me, I can't even do. Like, so that means I'm living with my real biological mom and dad. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know them. Like, they never raised me. I seen them every once in a while pop up in my life, especially my mom. Not that much of my dad, but I don't know them. Like, you're literally, I feel like you're throwing me to the wolves, you know what I mean? Like, I've never had to do nothing really on my own like that. They expecting me to pay, I think she was telling me like $350 for rent, and you know what? And then now I'm gonna have to go job. Well, I don't mind. I never mind having a job. Like, I never mind. I thought about getting a job. But yeah, now I gotta get me a job that afford and keep up with this rent I'm gonna have to pay. And then they live in the ghetto. Like right now, I live in the ghetto. Like this is not the best neighborhood. I don't know nobody in this town. Like what is going on? Like I can't leave the house because my mom works and there's only one car, so I'm stuck in the house. Like it was a whole lot of Hollywood that was going through my head, and that's why I was saying it was like bad news on top of bad news. I'm like, damn, like it's really nothing back home, G. Like they not even financially stable like my grandparents. Like my grandparents are like a big Barbie world, you know what I mean? And with my real mom, that's like the real world. Like that's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, like to be honest. But I got over all of it. Currently, right now, I'm currently right now. This is December the 16th. I think that's what today is. Today's date, yeah, the 16th. Currently in today's date, I'm doing fine. Literally, my routine is wake up, put a job application, wake up, put a job application. That was my routine for the last 2 weeks until I got scammed once, and then I kind of dialed down trying to look for jobs. Then I got almost scammed again today, and now I'm completely like, fuck it, I'm not looking for no more job applications or anything like that, because I technically got hired at Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that vlog and stuff already is coming. So I got hired for Chick-fil-A, and I got a job interview for Panda Express. So I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing good. I haven't spent as much money as if I would have spent if I was at AIT. I even been a holdover. I was swiping those Visa. Like I was just be sitting there spending money. Really haven't spent that much. Mostly what I've spent money on since I've been back home is food. So that's bravos to me, because I would not have been spending my money wisely. I feel like spending your money on food is something wisely, because I gotta live. So yeah, I've been buying like food here and there. I bought grocery for the first time. I was really salty about that, because it made me spend $100 on groceries, but I bought groceries for the very first time. I've been buying food here and there for me, kind of treat myself, because I've been eating deep fried food for so long, and there's so much food I've missed out on, and my taste buds been missing. So I've been buying me food here and there. How many clothes have I bought since I've been back home? Not that many. I bought like 4 more lip glosses. I bought about 3 outfits, and that's it. I still got a pretty pinch in the bank, and I'm gonna get my little steady income working with Chick-fil-A in the account, and put that towards getting my little health insurance or whatnot. Once I get my health insurance, I know my situation with the Army is clear. Then we'll see what's the next step as far as relationship go, wise and stuff like that. Y'all will stay tuned and see. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get me, and I'm gonna try to work at Panda Express. I'm gonna try to work at both. Have me 2 jobs. I was hoping to have 3 jobs, being this dog sitter, but that was a whole scam. Yeah. That is it, guys. I don't have nothing else to say. I'm not gonna keep talking about this. I'm tired of talking about this. Like, comment, and subscribe.